Welcome to the deep dive. We're plunging into powerful ideas, hoping to pull out insights that really stick.
And today, we're tackling a heavy hitter.
We really are. Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning. It's quite unique, isn't it? A blend of harrowing memoir and this really profound psychotherapy, logotherapy.
Absolutely. And our mission, our goal for this dive, is to get at how Frankl's ideas, which were, forged in just unimaginable suffering,
Right.
how they reveal this enduring truth about finding purpose, even when things are at their absolute worst.
Yeah, its central idea being that our search for meaning isn't just one drive we have, it's the primary one.
Exactly. And what's so compelling is Frankl wasn't just, thinking this up in a comfortable study.
No.
His pre-war theories about this will to meaning, they were tested brutally. During 2.5 years in Nazi concentration camps, he lost everyone, his family.
It's almost impossible to comprehend, and yet from that horror, he drew these incredible observations.
He did. He noticed something quite profound, that sometimes the prisoners who survived, who endured, weren't necessarily the physically strongest.
But those with, a richer inner life? Intellectually or spiritually?
Precisely. It was like they could retreat inward, find a space that their outward fate, as he put it, couldn't fully penetrate. It showed this incredible inner resilience.
Which leads right into what he called the last of the human freedoms. That's such a powerful phrase.
It really is. He said, everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms. To choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way.
Wow. So even when everything external is gone, your response, your attitude, that remains yours to choose.
That's the core insight. It's a declaration of inner freedom, really.
And he lived it too, didn't he? He talks about finding strength by thinking about his wife.
Yes, contemplating her, holding on to that love, even in her absence. He realized, and this is a quote, the salvation of man is through love and in love.
An inner triumph, he called it. Something the camps couldn't touch. How? How does someone even access that kind of choice under such extreme pressure? Was it just him or something we all have?
Well, Frankl believed it's an inherent human capacity. But like any capacity, it needs to be exercised, consciously chosen.
And that's where logotherapy comes in. How does it differ from, say, Freud or Adler?
It differs fundamentally. Freud focused on the will to pleasure, right? Seeking comfort, avoiding pain. Adler, on the will to power, striving for superiority. Frankl said, no, the real primary driver is the will to meaning.
And if that drive is frustrated, that's the existential vacuum? Is that like boredom?
Oh, it's much deeper than boredom. It's a real sense of meaninglessness. A void, feeling adrift.
Yeah.
Like what's the point? That can lead to serious psychological issues.
So mental health isn't about achieving some kind of perfect balance or happiness then?
Not according to Frankl. He thought true well-being actually needs a kind of dynamic tension between what you are now and what you feel you ought to become. Purposeful striving, not comfortable stagnation.
Purposeful striving. I like that. And he didn't shy away from the hard stuff either. Pain, guilt, death. He had this concept, tragic optimism.
Exactly. It's not about pretending suffering doesn't exist. We're just looking for a silver lining. It's about confronting that unavoidable suffering, pain, guilt, death, and transforming it, turning it into a human achievement.
Making something from the suffering itself.
Precisely. And he laid out 3 main paths to find meaning. 1, creating something, doing a deed, making a contribution.
Okay.
2, experiencing something fully or encountering someone, like appreciating beauty or, crucially, love.
Right. Love was key for him personally.
It was. And the third path, which he saw as the highest, is the attitude we choose towards suffering we cannot avoid. That's where the ultimate freedom lies.
It feels incredibly relevant today. All this talk about meaning, with challenges like feeling disconnected despite technology or this constant chase for happiness.
Absolutely. Frankl famously said happiness can't be pursued directly. It has to ensue.
It's a byproduct.
It's a byproduct of having a reason to be happy, a meaningful life. Which makes you wonder, are we focused on building meaningful lives or just curating happy-looking feeds?
That's a challenging thought. We see echoes of his ideas in people like Nelson Mandela, right? His optimism during imprisonment.
A perfect example. He didn't just endure. He actively chose his attitude, transformed his suffering into a platform for reconciliation. That's Frankl's third path in action. Or think of someone turning a chronic illness into advocacy, or finding meaning in adoption after infertility.
Now, there are critiques, of course. Some say logotherapy is maybe more philosophical, less clinical.
Well, it's true. It doesn't always fit neatly into, say, short-term symptom-focused therapies. But does that diminish its value? I'd argue no, especially today,
Why especially today?
because it offers a powerful humanistic counterpoint to purely imperialistic or reductionist views of life. It gives people a framework. It's not about simplistic positive thinking or religious dogma. It's about finding authentic personal meaning.
So, man's search for meaning. It's not really a self-help book in the usual sense. It doesn't give you easy answers.
No, it gives you the right questions. It's a call to discover your own unique purpose.
And it ultimately puts the power back in your hands, reminding you that your fundamental freedom, your ability to triumph, lies in how you choose to respond internally, regardless of external conditions.
Exactly. It shifts the focus entirely.
Yeah. Frankl urged us to flip the script, stop asking, what do I expect from life, and start asking, what does life expect from me? So the question for you listening is, what do you think life is asking of you right now, today?